It's Ryan McDonald here at Wenham Country Club. I thought we'd give you a couple tips here this weekend. It's been a rainy weekend and it's tough to get out there to practice, so here's a couple things we can do indoors to help our game. We're going to work on putting today. Putting's always a little tougher to practice because it's tough on the back and it can get a little boring sometimes, so it's always good to have something fun to do to keep yourself concentrating on working on your stroke. So if you can give yourself a little bit of a game to play, always keep it a little bit more interesting, it always helps. So the first drill I have here is called the brick drill, or 5x5, I call it sometimes. What you want to do is just get a brick out. We have some here at the club, in the garage if you need to borrow one. And you want to step off five paces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get about 5 feet here. And what you want to do is you want to try to make 5 putts from 5 feet away. It's great practicing with a brick because it bounces back to you. You don't have to move too far. So you make 5 putts in a row from this distance. And after you do that, you're going to turn the brick sideways like this. It's good to mark a spot with a T, so you know where your 5-foot mark is. And then you're going to try to make 5 putts from this, from that position. If you can make 5 from there, the third step, the final level, would be placing the brick on its side like that. It's just barely bigger than a golf ball, so it's a really tough target to hit. Really fine-tunes that stroke. So try to make 5 from all 3 positions, and if you miss one, you got to start over. So that will keep you going. That's a fun game to do. The other drill I have is called the ladder drill. And this is a drill we're going to use for speed control. Always important to 2-putt. Whenever you 3-putt, it's always an extra stroke on the card, and they add up. So putting with the appropriate speed is always important, and this drill helps you with that. So what you want to do is you want to get a bunch of balls out. If you're feeling optimistic on how you're going to do in the game, you'd want more balls, so you might want to get a dozen balls out or so. You want to find a straightaway area with a wall, and you can also practice this drill on the course. Instead of the wall, you would use the edge of the putting green right at the fringe. So this is a ladder drill. And what you want to do here, you want to make your first putt, and you want to putt it as close to that wall as you can without hitting the wall. So you see, I could have done a lot better, but I have a ball in play. So now what I want to do is I want to try to get this ball as close to that ball without going by it. So I make my putt, trying not to go by that first ball. So I have 2 balls in play. And you would keep going on. And so you want to try to see how many balls you can get in a row. As soon as you go past the last ball, you have to start over again. So at that point right there, my top score would be 3. I hit the 4th ball past the other ball, so 3 would be my final score, and I'd start over and I'd try to beat my score of 3. So if you get a dozen balls out, to win the game, you'd want to have all 12 balls lined up, and you would win. So I hope that helps. Keep up the good work putting. Don't forget to sign up for the men's and women's spring 4-ball, and we also have the Memorial Day Scramble. We hope to see you there. Thanks.